this video, we're going to be talking about trigonometric ratios. So first, let's talk about a right triangle. So a right triangle has a little box in the corner, which represents it being a 90-degree angle, and across from it is the hypotenuse, and it's called its longest side. So of course there would be an angle, and opposite from the angle would be the opposite side. And next to the angle would be called the adjacent. We're going to be using Soh Cah Toa to solve our problems. The OH from Soh is opposite and hypotenuse. The AH from Cah is adjacent and hypotenuse. And the OA from Toa is opposite and adjacent. So we're going to be talking about our learning goals for this video. First of all, it's being able to locate where the opposite, adjacent, and hypotenuse are on a triangle. And number 2 is understanding the acronym Soh Cah Toa. So now we'll be doing a problem. The angle will be x. The hypotenuse will be 5, and the opposite side will be 4. And the side next to the angle will be adjacent. So let's see. 4 and 5 is O and H. O and H, as you can see, is the S, which is sine. So you'd write sine times x equals 4 over 5, which is O and H. So you take out your calculator, and you would divide 4 and 5. And you would get 0.8. So you'd write sine times x equals 0.8. So then you do sin inverse times 0.8 equals x. So the inverse button on this kind of calculator, you would do second, then sin, and then type in whatever number, which for us is 0.8. And that's the answer, 53.13. So now we'll be doing another problem. Do this problem on your own and see how you do. This is the answer to the problem. Please pause the video and check your work. If you got it right, congrats. If you didn't, it's okay. Just go back and see what you did wrong. Now let's move on to our next problem. So our next problem is a little bit different. Instead of the angle being x, it's 50. So let's just do what we usually do. From the triangle, opposite is the hypotenuse, which is x. From the angle, opposite is the opposite side. And the side of the angle that isn't the hypotenuse is the adjacent. So now you would use cosine, which is A and H. So you'd write cosine 50 degrees equals 3 over x. and you would type in cosine times 50 in your calculator, and you would get 0.6427 equals 3 over x. Multiplying x by both sides, getting x equals 0.6427 equals 3. Now you divide 3 by 0.6427. Getting your calculator out. The answer would be 4.67. And there you go.